Hello traders, today we will go through an extension to the previous strategy that I showed you in my last video. Lovely traders, welcome back to ChrisFX. I hope you're doing great, both in life and in trading. This is a very powerful continuation of the already shown strategy, and I'm going to show several examples for you. And we will begin with AUD CAD that I have right over here, and this is exactly the thumbnail also of this video. If you check this out, do that and you get insta banned from your broker. I thought that I would be using something fancy as some other traders in their titles. Anyways, we will begin with AUD CAD, and because you know me, I don't want to go ahead and tell you, for example, oh, here there is an order block, you can enter here with a pending order, as some other people do on YouTube. So they are showing these examples that are very easy to see. They are not in replay mode and they are doing something like that, and they say, oh, 5-1 very easily. I'm not gonna be doing that, of course. Look what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna delete everything and we will start from scratch, and of course I'm gonna delete this also. Okay, very quickly before we begin, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do, and in case you want to test those strategies that I'm showing here, be sure that you are doing it with fake money. Okay, so as we showed in the previous video that I made, this is the exact same logic. We're in a general downtrend, as we can see over here, and we are searching for the next untested order block. Okay, we are making lower highs, lower lows, and at least until we break this area that you see right here, we are still considered to be in this downtrend. It is possible that price would retrace until this area also, and we would still be in this downtrend. So anyways, if we move forward, we see that this order block right here, it was tested right here and we had a reaction from this one, but we are going to show our example, and bear with me, I have more examples. As I said, let's go, we are over here and we are waiting for price to retrace into our zone. And everything is the same as in our previous video, so we will scale down. We used to scale down to the 15-minute chart. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go straight to the 5-minute chart and I'm waiting. Let me delete this one. Let me go back in time because this is very important. Actually, I'm gonna go from here. What I'm waiting for is for some structure to be made, to be created, and this structure that we have, this very microstructure as we call it, is this structure right here. And of course now I'm going to delete this one because the way I'm identifying a break of the previous structure is I'm just placing a horizontal line as you see over here, and if a body breaks below this horizontal line, then we will scale down to the 1-minute chart now. And of course I'm waiting for a break of structure, but I'm waiting for a clear break of structure. This is a break, but look at that, we have a wick on the downside, so let's wait a little bit more. It's just a 5-minute chart right here, and we have a second structure which we would be identifying right here. Now I'm waiting for this second structure to be broken. We're waiting for a clear break below this second area, so I delete the first one and let's check it out. And this would be a very clear break. Again, we are on the 5-minute chart. Then I would be scaling down to the 1-minute chart. And then I would be placing pending orders on my order blocks. So one pending order would be going right here. Okay, one pending order is right here, and here we are like 1.2 pips, so I would be doing that 2 pips, let's say, or 2.2. let's stay clear with our rules. Generally speaking, we will be going for a 3-1, but of course we will manage the trade, placing stop loss to break even after, let's say, 2-1 or something like that. Then I would check out the next order block here. I would be placing all of those pending orders. So another pending order would have been this one right here, and this would have been 1.7 pips. And again, I have a raw spreads trading account, which means that I will not be stopped out by spreads, okay, in case you are wondering, with icy markets. So the third order actually would be something like that, with a stop loss of, let's see, of 2.2 pips. And now let's check it out, and in this case I have to adjust this order block, I think, yeah, because it's this candlestick right here. This is the highest one, So this is considered to be my order block. So let's do that once again. Here we are. Here is the pending order, 1.4 stop loss. So we're going for, this is very big. Let's go for 2 pips, let's say, and a 3 to 1 would be optimal, but let's see how this played out if we got activated. Okay. And here we are activated into the trade. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do everything in real time. Okay, now stop loss would go at break even right here. Okay, so stop loss is at break even. You can probably also close partial profits right here. So stop loss break even over here. And let's see how this plays out, and we are stopped out for the rest of the position or for the whole position at break even. And now we have the next order block. We're waiting for price to come back there. Actually, we're not waiting. We have placed our pending orders. Price can do whatever. We are into the trade, and let's see. Okay, this would have been closed manually anyways over here, but if you are not in front of your chart, this is another winning trade. Okay, so let's say that this is a break even, and let's say that this is a 3 to 1 risk to reward, or you can close partials all the way, of course, and then leave the trade run until here, let's say, until the end of this imbalance over here, and then we're waiting for the next trade. And you can see that price made it exactly at the end of this imbalance, as I said, but I don't know if it's gonna go even further. Let's see. Yeah, it went even further. So if you're in front of your PC, you can extend those wins. Of course, I will be closing partials all the way. And then I have this third order block. Now, of course, we tested this order block and then we bounced. But as you can see, we want to see quick reactions. I mean, we don't want to see price live for too long and then come back to the order blocks. We want something like that, price to retrace immediately. Check the first order block, leave, check the second one, leave, and now you can see it's not even close to the third order block that we have. So I'm going to be deleting this one, but again, you have to go through all the time frames. Here we have the 3 minute, let's see, the 5 minute again. What we can see here now, from here, price left very, very impulsively, and we broke previous structures. We broke this one and we broke this one also. So now what I will be doing, which is exactly the same with the previous video, I will be measuring this order block right here once again, and I will be placing a pending order, let's see, right here, stop loss, 1 pip above at 2.7, and I will be going for whatever, let's say 3 to 1. And let's see how this played out. Okay, let's move forward and let's see how this played out. Okay, let's check out the value again, 0.93906, so 906 again, so we're exactly at the same point. So let's check it out and let's see if this would have been a nice trade also. Of course, this is not gonna be winning always, so don't think it's gonna be winning always. So let's go again and adjust this thing. Okay, and I don't know if this got tested or we lost it for a little bit, and as you can see, we lost it for a little bit. This is why I'm doing everything in real time, because otherwise it's very, very easy for somebody who sees the whole graph to say, ah, there is another order block here, so boom, we get activated. This is how they do it, and they place immediately their order here. No, wrong, the order would have been right here. We would have missed this third trade. Okay, so this is the logic. I'm gonna be showing more examples for you. Let's go ahead. And of course, one more thing that I want to mention right here is that this whole thing right here, those two trades took place within, since we got activated until we won, 44 minutes. So imagine the power of this strategy. Now these are all gonna be CAD pairs. So I have another example at GBP CAD and USD CAD. So here we are on the 4 hour, and again I'm gonna try, of course I have done those examples right here, and I won one of those. I think I won the trade on USD CAD. Yeah, it was USD CAD. It was exactly right here. This candlestick that you see over here was more than enough to get me a 3 to 1, but I'm gonna show it. Of course, I wasn't in front of my PC, so I had a fixed take profit. This went up to 9 to 1, I think, but I'm gonna show it. As I said, again, on the 4-hour chart, GBP CAD, we're in a general downtrend, and let me go and maximize this window. And of course, I'm going to be deleting everything first, so let's go and check it out. We had this order block right here, as you can see. This got tested over here, and then we have this order block right here. Okay, I'm gonna include this candlestick because it's the 4-hour chart, and then we're waiting just for a reaction from these areas. Now, optimally, you want price to retrace even more into the area, but this would have been enough to also place trades, this one over here, but I think in my example it is a bit even further into the area, so I'm going to show this example. Of course, you would be winning here also. I have tested this one also. It's more than enough to take 2-3 trades with huge risk to reward in the smaller time frames. So here we are into the area, you know the story. We go down to the 5-minute chart and we are waiting for a nice break of structure. We have a structure right here, as you can see, and here we go. Let's check out if we have a clear break of structure. We have a second structure that we have created right here, of course, but I'm gonna just note down both structures. Until we see a clear break on the 5-minute chart, we are doing nothing. And here we have a clear break of structure, of course, because this is also a structure, as we have said. So now we will scale down to the 1-minute chart. And here we are on the 1-minute chart, and we have to identify our order blocks. And of course, we have this one as an order block. I would have highlighted this exact candle that you see over here, or you can go, of course, for this order block right here, as you see. Okay. And of course, then we have this order block up here. So let's place pending orders in all of them actually. And for the last one, I'm going to show you in the end what happens with the last one. So here we go. We have the break of structure on the 5-minute. We are on the 1-minute chart. And let's do that. Let's say this is our order block. And again, this one, you see this one. So I'm going over the top and it's like 3.1 pips. I'm gonna do it 4.1, so I'm going to be adding 1 pip. And for the other one, which is this one, I'm going to go ahead and place another pending order, exactly right here, let's say, with a stop loss of 4.3 pips, so I'm adding 1 full pip once again, so I don't get thrown out from potential manipulations. So let's check out in the zoomed out version here what happened. Okay, here we are activated into the first trade, and again this is real time, let's say, so if I lose any of those we will write it down as a loss. So here we go, stop loss at break even. Of course, right now again it is the previous support area right here at 2.5 to 1. You can close partials if you want. Okay, stop loss at break even, but this is hit, this is easily hit on the 1-minute chart. So let's check out if the next one is gonna be hit also from this order block right here. And you see we get activated to the pip, and we're placing the pending orders like that. Of course, there is a possibility that sometimes price is gonna come back and break and then go and then break and go. So we will be losing both of these trades, but we don't care at all because when we win, we go for huge percentages. And here we are activated once again. Let's see. Stop loss at break. I didn't need to do that because we won the trade easily. Of course, you can extend that, as I said, once again. Okay, you can go until this point that I have right here, down here. Let's see. Yep, easily, all of those easily hit. Price came back to retest one more time and then it bounced. Let's see in how long we won this 6 to 1. So we have 3 to 1 and 3 to 1 here. Let's say that we place our pending orders and leave our place and go for coffee or for a walk or for whatever each and every one of you wants to do. Let's measure from here until here that we won the trade. It's 53 minutes for a 6 to 1. It's amazing, isn't it? And now we are not finished. We have a clear third order block, which was this order block right here. And on the 5-minute chart, we can see, of course, right here, that this order block was tested actually right here. So if we would interchange between our time frames, our charts. This would have been the other trade, which I totally missed here, so I'm not gonna place it as a winning trade. Okay, but if you would go back to the 5-minute chart and check it again and again, this was the same order block of this trade, and this would have been the other untested order block for this trade. So what price did, actually, if you go and see the whole story from the 1-minute chart, it broke below this area, then it came back to a 1-minute chart order block, it went back down, then it tested the other 1-minute order block, and then it went back down, and then it tested this 5-minute order block and left. So it tested all the order blocks one by one. Okay, and now I'm gonna go through the last example that I have. As I said, these are CAD pairs, all of those right here. I'm gonna go through the last example on USD CAD, and here was the last example. In this occasion, I'm gonna be deleting all of that. I'm gonna leave those other lines, and let me go down and also delete anything that I have drawn right here. So I don't know where those trades and why they were placed right there. So here we go. I think now we're pretty safe. I don't know the future. Of course, I have done those examples once again. Let's delete this one too, and any potential other lines. Let's go down to the 1-minute chart to check it out. Okay, we don't have any more lines drawn onto our chart. So let's go over here on the 4-hour, and here we were. Of course, we are in a general downtrend. Those are all 4-hour order blocks that I have drawn right here. This was the only untested next order block, because if you see this order block right here got tested right here, and this order block right here got tested here, and again this one was tested right here, and then price left. Of course, if you play on the small time frames, you would be thinking that this is an uptrend, and of course it is on a small time frame, but the way I'm doing it is the next order block from the 4-hour chart, from which we are looking to sell once again, and we're waiting for price to retrace into the area. Since we are into our area, I'm gonna scale down to the 5-minute chart, and again, you remember, I'm waiting for an impulsive, potential impulsive break below a newly formed area. And did we have such a break below these areas? Of course not. And that's why I'm doing it in a replay mode, so you can see it, and I'm not just showing the chart, because it's very easy to see if you're just showing the chart. Did we break an area? Yes, we did break this area, but was it impulsive? No. So we are not looking for anything. We want to see clear change of structure. And here we are almost. Let's check this out. Yeah, this qualifies for me as a break of structure, I think, or shall we wait a little bit more? No, this is a clear break of structure. Let me zoom a little bit in. And for now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna delete this one because it's very annoying. So let's leave this area as it is. We know it is a 4-hour order block. Since we broke this area impulsively on the 5-minute chart, you remember we are scaling down to the 1-minute chart. And here we go, we are searching for untested order blocks. And of course, immediately we can see that we have an untested order block right here or right here. But remember, this is the 1-minute chart. We wanna grab the movement from its beginning. So I would have placed a pending order on this order block right here. And I would have also placed one at this one right here. Okay, so we would be starting with these two, and we would check out how this would play. So let's check this out. This is pretty large for the 1-minute chart, but let's do it, of course. Here we go. From this week, it's 1.4 pips, so I'm gonna do it 2.4, and this is pretty big actually. Anyways, I'm going for a 3-to-1, and here we go once again from this order block right here. Those are pending orders. The top is 0.8 pips, so 1.8 for me. I'm adding 1 pip as I said. Okay, and let's check out if price came back to test those order blocks. Let's check it out. Okay, of course price, as I said, may react from order blocks such as this one, but we want to be safe and have clear rules. So here we go. Okay, and here you can see that here the date has changed. So here it was Friday and now it is Monday, but you will be seeing that this is very powerful and it doesn't matter, it is still very valid. And here I'm gonna move those. It's 121.712, so let's go 712 over here, and the other one it's 726. Okay, so let's check out how those played out. Okay, and of course in this occasion, as I said, I would have preferred for price to come back and tag me in and leave, so probably I wouldn't be taking those trades, but you will see how significant this whole thing is. So as we see, it reacted from this order block also, but of course this would have been a loss. So let's check it out. Let's go to the 5-minute chart so we do things a little bit easier here, a little bit faster. And we move on, and if I extend this thing right here, you can see we got tagged and we won this trade immediately, and this is very extended now, so I'm gonna just move this thing. So this was an untested order block on the 1-minute chart. Again, I wouldn't be taking this trade and I wouldn't be taking this other trade, but for the purpose of showing you how significant this thing is. If you see, I'm gonna be extending those lines once again. So here we got tagged in, a very easy win. Let's check out, and way more than that. You see, just 3-1 within how many minutes? Within 40 minutes we have right here. And let's see if price came back to tag the second position in. Let's go to the 15-minute chart because we're never gonna end. And as you can see here, let me extend this one. I'm gonna take it and put it and place it right here. It wouldn't have got activated as we see exactly right here, but check out how significant this whole thing is. So for a little bit, again, we would have won this trade, even though so much time had passed. And again, I wouldn't be playing those trades in this example, but you see how significant this thing is. Now let's check out what happens to our 5-minute order block right here, if we have one. And this is the trade I think that I showed in the previous example, the one that I had recorded actually. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I recorded and I showed you in the previous video. So you can also do this one from the 5-minute chart. This is a very valid trade on the 5-minute chart because this order block right here was untested. So anyways, that way you can see we can also be profiting from the 1-minute time frames. So if I go back here, let's check this out. You can see two very quick wins within the time span of 45 minutes. Okay. And then of course you can check out the 5-minute order blocks and check out if price reacted from there. The other one that I would be entering would have been this one exactly right here, which we missed previously. But you can see you can take 3 trades in a row with this logic and win the 3 of them within 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, and all of that, if I go back here and I go back to the 4-hour chart, you will be amazed because all of these things that you saw right there is this candlestick right here. And there you go, there you have it. This was the implementation of this new 1-minute chart into our existing order block strategy. Go ahead and back test it with fake money, of course, on a demo account so you can get your statistics, and everything of course is at your own risk, but hopefully I have brought you a new perspective on how to check out the markets. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel for more free educational content. This is gonna do it for today. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.